So today we are in my comfy, cozy living room and I'm gonna show you my dry skincare routine. Hey y'all, it's Tiffany Laibhen and you are watching Hot Girl Style Home Edition. Being 8 months pregnant, I get told every day that my glow is beautiful, I'm glowing, and I want you guys to know that it is very manufactured. I have to do a lot to get glowy skin because I'm naturally very, very dry. And I've learned over the years that moisturizing my skin and taking care of my skin is like one of the most important things. So for my dry skincare routine, what's most important is moisture, moisture, moisture. Every product that I look for the hydrating word. Like I need it to say hydration and moisture or locking in moisture, something of that nature. I make sure that it is embodying exactly what I need for my skin. And so when I'm looking for my cleanser, I use hydrating cleansers, moisturizing cleansers. I look for ones that have more cream in it. I don't want something that's gonna strip my skin because my skin is naturally very dry. I soak everything up. And so I make sure that the cleanser that I'm using is beginning my skin off with hydration. I have dry skin and sensitive skin, so I'm really, really big on finding something that's kind of gentle on my skin. I only use a cleanser, like a deep cleanser every once in a while. But other than that, I'm using like cream cleansers or like gentle cleansers on my skin. In order to get that to really penetrate my skin, I like to use my face brush. I use it 2 to 3 times a week. I do have sensitive skin, and so when you have sensitive skin, you don't want to overdo it. So you just want to make sure that the head of your brush is damp. I usually use this in the shower. And you also want to make sure that it has some product on it. And that'll help it not to scrape your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin like mine. I make sure that it's not gonna scrape my face. But it's definitely helpful for dry skin because it gets that dead skin off. It's that layer that leaves you looking a little ashy. You wanna make sure that you get that off so that all the moisture you're putting on after is just gonna penetrate. Now I'm just gonna rinse this all off and we'll move on to our next step. So after I use my hydrating cleanser and my brush, the next thing that I'm gonna do is steam my face. I know a lot of people are confused about whether you do steaming first or whether you do cleansing first. So the reason you want to cleanse your face before you steam is because if you have any dirt on there, any makeup or anything, you don't want to open up your pores before you clean that off. Because if you open up your pores, it's going to let makeup in, it's going to let dirt in, so you don't want that. So I'm going to turn this on and just let this get all warmed up. But if you don't have a steamer, you can always just boil some water, put it in a bowl, or leave it in the pot, and then you would take a towel, put it over your head, and kind of just sit over the steam. As you can see, this is ready to go. And so we're just gonna do a quick 10-minute face steam, but if you were doing this with the pot of water, you wanna do it in 2-minute intervals, 5 times. Now we're just gonna steam. Steaming opens up your pores. It allows your moisturizer and your serum, it allows it to penetrate your skin more easily. The first time that I experienced steaming was when I went to get my very first facial. I didn't know how important it was, and I didn't know how good it felt. Oh my goodness. You can literally feel your skin just relaxing and opening. And not only are you opening those pores to let moisture in, you're opening up and you're letting any like dirt or oil or anything that's trapped in your skin, you're letting that out. You don't want to get too close to the steamer because you don't want to burn your skin. It's the last thing that you want to do. You want to make sure that you're at least like a ruler's length away and just letting the steam get on your face. It shouldn't hurt, it shouldn't be too hot. You should just feel the steam like penetrating your skin. It feels like a beach. It feels like you are just like relaxing. I don't know why, as the steamer goes, it reminds me of just being like young in like a warm water park or something. It just really relaxes me and gives me nostalgia. So it's definitely become a fave part of my skincare routine. All right, so we are all steamed. Our pores are all opened up, ready for some moisture, but You want to go and make sure that you just rinse off your skin with warm water, and the reason you're doing that is because you opened up your pores, and if anything came out, any dirt, any oil, you just want to rinse that off. On a normal day, like my nighttime routine, I would not steam every single day. I'm only doing this once a week. You don't want to continuously open up your pores. Right now you have a choice. You can go forward and do your mask, or you can just moisturize and go about your day. I'm gonna do a mask today because I want you guys to know how to get as much moisture in your skin as possible. Just like with the cleanser, you wanna go with a hydrating mask, a moisturizing mask that's adding moisture back into your skin. When you're looking for a hydrating mask, it's gonna be something a little more creamy and less thick and chalky. These are the ones that just sit on your skin. They don't really dry and get hard. You want the ones that feel like a cream or feel like an oil on your skin. I do masks like 2 to 3 times a week. I just keep it in my shower, so as soon as I wash my face, I follow up with a mask. Now, if you have dry skin, you don't want to do a clay mask often. Those pull moisture out of your skin, and it's okay to do every once in a while, especially with us putting so much oil and things on your face. Once in a while is perfectly fine, but you want to make sure that most of the time you're doing like a hydrating mask so that it's adding moisture back into your skin. And a quick tip for your lips. My lips, just like everything else, like my skin, it gets dry, they get dry. And so you can just simply use a wet rag and just go over it, and it usually removes the dead skin. I'm not a huge fan of lip scrubs because I find sometimes it can like rip my skin off a little bit and make them raw. So I'll just use like a wet rag and just go over my skin, and it leaves them soft. It brings the color back. It takes off any like things that you've had on your lips throughout the week. I put a lot of like lip balms and chapstick on my lips throughout the week, Vaseline. And so you want to get that stuff off. Mask is on, so we're going to wait about 10 minutes, and then we're going to get this off, and then we're going to go forward to the moisturizing. Adding some toner is the next thing that I would do. You can go to your favorite skincare line and just order their toner, or you can just get some rose water. Rose water is really good for your skin. You can find so many different rose waters on Amazon. Just make sure that it's 100% organic and you're actually getting rose water. It's really good for your skin. You're just gonna mist that over your face. You don't want your face to be drenched when you put your moisturizer on. You just wanna have a nice damp coat. Okay, so now you can use a really moisturizing cream, or you can use a serum and cream combo. For sake of being extra today, I'm gonna use a serum on my face, and then I'm gonna follow with a cream, and that will be the end of our dry skincare routine. You just put a light layer of serum, and what that's gonna do, that's gonna add that glowy look to your skin. If you have a really heavy cream, you don't have to worry about putting a serum on. So there's some creams that I get that have this natural oil feel to them, that when you put them on, it's so thick and it has that oil feel. I don't need to put like a serum or anything on. And it's good practice to pull your skin up and back rather than like doing like this, because if you do that continuously over time, you're pulling your skin down, you're adding lines and wrinkles and all the stuff we want to try to avoid. I mean, it's gonna happen, right? But let's not help it along. And for our last step, we are gonna go with our face cream. This one is a nice consistency. It's not too heavy, but it's not too watery. I definitely don't like using watery products because I find that it doesn't moisturize as well. And again, pressing that into your skin. And voila. This is my dry skincare routine. My face is all moisturized, and I try to go for that glow even before I do like a makeup routine, whether I'm going to bed or doing makeup. I want to make sure that my skincare routine is what provides that glow and that moisture to my skin. I'm not looking for highlighters or anything to add that. I want my skin to naturally be like that before I put any makeup or anything on. And voila, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for rocking out with me, Tiffany Laibhen, today as I walked you through my dry skincare routine. And if you plan on trying anything from this routine, or if you learned anything, if you're gonna try to recreate this look or recreate my dry skincare routine, please be sure to tag me and tag BET and let us know that you loved it. Let us know that you're trying it and how it worked for you. Thanks for watching Hot Girl Style Home Edition.